What's up guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dr. Vincent Strange, and yes, I am in the same clothes as last time because I'm watching another episode of Avatar today, so deal with it. We are on episode 4, which means after this episode, we'll be halfway through. Yay! So without further ado, let's bend this air. Hello?
Even under the best of circumstances.
Hyro?
And these are most definitely.
Oh, he's locked up as well.
Started the fight and left you behind and ran away. I'm really starting to see what kind of person he is.
I doubt that.
I'm glad that Iroh sees something in Zuko that most people don't. And it just shows the character of Iroh as well, that he's like he is a caring father to Zuko.
Is that what you call giving weapons to the enemy?
Weapons? No. Just minor designs. Nothing.
So he's been designing them for the Fire Nation. Wow.
Do what we must to survive. We compromise just enough to get by.
My father would have never done what you did.
He's hitting it where it hurts.
Aang's in prison.
Aang's a bad boy now.
Hey, Aang.
100 years ago.
Hey, Bumi. How's training going?
Look, guys, it's Bumi.
What are you talking about? Looks exactly like a sky bison. It's supposed to be a badger mole. You sure?
In other words, in the nicest way possible. You're not good at this.
That's what makes. They always have their dark sides.
Seems pretty dark on all the sides these days.
So with these kind of jails, see how Aang's trapped in rock? Does that mean they can't hold earthbenders there? Because I think an earthbender would just be able to earthbend out.
These things through only one lens. Victory or defeat. Nothing else matters.
He's a heartless man,
You can win this war for his
and he raids Zuko in a heartless way.
You could show him this isn't the way. He'll listen to you. I mean, he owes you that much.
Aang speaking facts.
It is I who owe him. Far more than I can ever repay.
Was he responsible for his eye?
Surrounded.
That's what I'm guessing. I can't remember.
The secret tunnels, hidden under the mountain.
A fairy tale.
You told me you've seen them. Unless that was a lie too.
Not a lie, it was a fairy tale.
If you believe the tales, vengeful spirits guard the passages.
So, not just secret tunnels, secret haunted tunnels?
Even if I could figure out a way
I love Sokka, man. Good casting, man. Good casting.
To the pit.
The pit?
An Earth Kingdom labor camp for prisoners of war.
Good thing he's got plot armor.
It's time to stop hiding. It's time to fight.
Oh yes. If a kid in a wheelchair says that, you know that you're just not doing anything. Look who it is. It's the king.
He was caught fighting, destroying property, menacing the people.
Menacing the people. He's putting out the fires.
Jasmine, scalding hot water, steam for 2 minutes. Tea?
Okay.
And your
Iroh would have liked him.
he is the master of all 4 elements, the savior of the world. He is the Avatar.
He's like, not yet.
And he's very
Bumi?
hello, Aang.
There we go. Name dropped.
Bad luck, but more importantly, how are you still alive?
He's got the right voice.
I'm still what idiot told you to put pine bark in it?
You did.
Shut up, Aang.
Throw him.
Oh, just like, get out. Imagine someone else said it and they're like, throw him off the cliff. Oh, this is her signature sack where she gets water wherever she goes. Oh,
If you stand against us, you are.
water bend his ass, Katara. Water whip him.
Life, I am nothing. Like the firebenders.
Yes, you are. Oof. Go on, Katara. Oh, she froze it. Yes.
Look at the power you have. That's because of me.
That wasn't you.
That's my mom. Oh, okay.
short ribs from Kangaroo Island. They practically jump into your mouth. Seaweed stew. Heard it really helps with your complexion.
I'll take the stew. I don't eat meat.
That's right, you don't.
So you really are Ang.
I need to get to the Northern Water Tribe as soon as possible. Which is why you need to let me go.
I mean, it was your choice to stay, Ang.
Let us leave.
Let us leave. I get it. Ah, this guy.
Have you been fighting the same fight for a century? Have you watched your whole world burn down around you?
This is a long table.
Challenge accepted.
He's like, wait, huh? What the crud muffin?
Shake it.
That's terrible, Sokka. You're fired.
Villages were enemies, so they couldn't be together. But their
Romeo
love
and
was
Juliet.
strong. But instead, she declared the war over.
She created Omashu.
Love is brightest in the dark. Remember that. Especially if you're going to go into the dark void from which no living being ever returns.
Says that with a smile. They actually sound really good.
They're doomed.
They are so doomed.
There are many around these parts who'd be very interested to know that the famed dragon of the West is in their midst.
Oh, so they know who he is.
Is there anything I can do to make your journey more comfortable?
You can let me go.
I'm fine.
Oh yeah. Knew that was coming. Nah, haha. He knows Zuko wouldn't leave him. Oh, that's very cool. Now would be a wow. But to say, now would be a good time to learn how to earthbend.
I just wanted a bite of rock candy.
That's candy? Jeez. I mean, it looks nice. I was about to say, I thought they were going to be like bat size or something.
You have to let it get dark so you can follow the light. That's how you find the path.
Sokka's showing how smart he is in these 2 episodes.
You're acting like you know everything when you couldn't even tell that a traitor was flat out lying to you.
Says the girl who fell for a terrorist.
Yeah, I mean, Katara did the same thing.
And if you're being an idiot,
Dad put me in charge.
you're not Dad.
Oh. She's been waiting to say that for a long time. You can tell. Guess the water's out the pond. Such a dick. I mean, that's stupid. You could have drank that water.
My brother, though, he was on watch. The night you torched the Eastern Wall. There was nothing left of him to bury.
Jeez.
He was 19.
That's sad,
All
man.
that fighting. We were at war. I was a soldier. You were a butcher.
You can tell he feels bad for it, Iroh. But he needs to realize that there wouldn't be a war without the Fire Nation. I mean, I guess he does. Oh, shit. Go on, then do it. Do it if you're bad. This actor's killing it, not gonna lie.
Yes. After his son was killed.
Flashback time. Oh, was that his son that died? Zuko hasn't got his burned eye. I think he got that right before he's banished, though. Oh. I doubt Zuko would ever do something so nice for his own father. No one's willing to blame for his son's death than his own brother. Iroh, we know that he just likes the nations just as they are. He likes exploring them.
Jet might have gone down the wrong path, but he was pushed that way. Just like Sai was.
I mean, that's true.
Forget it.
You led the tribe and protected us with nobody to help you.
Yeah,
I
man.
never had to bear that kind of burden alone.
Yeah, it's true, man. He wasn't a boy when he was doing all that stuff. Oh, they changed.
The Bumi I know fun-loving, happy kid who loves to skip rocks and always thinks about his friends.
You've forgotten what it's like to be a child.
Who cares about, saving the world? No, more fun to goof off. Am I right?
You're the goofiest person here. You big goof. It's showtime.
One final game to play, Avatar.
I like his outfit.
One of all.
Oh, and then he does that.
To the death.
To the death?
Any chance I imagine that?
Oh, sugar. Oh, it's the badger. Badger Mo. Let's go, Zuko. Oof. He kicked through a metal handcuff. Like, that was a beefy handcuff as well. Oh, is the chain on fire? Or was it just heat up? Oi. That's sick. He ain't gonna do nothing.
Do it.
I knew it. Don't do it. Oh, sugar. You got him. Oh my god.
Guitar, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
No, they really think they're gonna die. Oh, they're showing love.
What's going on? Are we dead?
Are we dead?
It's blind.
Oh.
Navigate by sight. They sense feelings and react to them. Anger, fear, but mostly love.
And the Fire Nation have no love.
Brightest-
We'd really appreciate if you could show us the way to the palace. Please?
Like, okay, this way. Oh jeez. Oh man. That kind of looked like it went right through him. Wow. Did a whole jumpy thingy.
You were the Avatar.
Oh, he's crying. It's not his fault, man. Oh, quicksand. Earthbending is sick. Oh, go on, Aang. One time he's gonna die. Oh, he was about to let himself die. Oh my gosh.
Who gets the last of the food scraps, the orphanage or the soldiers? You have to make choices like that day after day, year after year, and that's just to save this one city. You have to save the
Wow.
world. Let it fall, Aang, and learn what it means to be the Avatar.
Avatar state go. I really feel where he's coming from, man. Like, I really understand his anger.
Well, kid, you sure know how to bring the house down.
Yeah.
Remember this?
Oh, he kept
I
it.
use it to call. I wasn't here for the world.
Got the same teeth.
Fire Nation forces are on the move. They'll be here by dawn.
You're under attack?
We will be, but we will be ready.
Yeah, man.
Fortunately,
The
a storm
Earthbenders.
tipped us off.
Sai?
The Beckoners
Yes, Sai.
signals to a network of spies in the city.
Doing the right thing for once.
But I do have one more challenge for you.
Oh, we get this scene. Yes. Cabbage guy.
It seems we are always getting on or off boats. Perhaps that is our lot in life, Prince Zuko.
Maybe one day you'll get off a boat for the last time when you're home.
You want to come with me?
I've come fully prepared. All the tea I need.
Oh, that jasmine tea.
How about a friend?
A friend who brings you tea.
Could be a very long time before we return home.
Home. Everything I need is on this boat.
Aww. Home is where the heart is. And he has his tea. And Zuko's coming as well. If you think about the task that Ozai gave his own son, it's pretty... I mean, it's really cruel, because the Avatar hadn't been seen in 100 years. And he's just like, oh, you know what? What should your punishment be? You know what? Go find the Avatar. And by that he means, I don't want to see your face ever again. That is just nuts. And if he does see his face again, it's because he found the Avatar. It's a win-win for him. Just a dick.
What is it, Zuko?
Nothing. Let's get you home.
It's like, I'm tired. Can't be asked. Okay guys, that was episode 4. I really enjoyed this episode. Like, I really did. The main thing I was looking forward to was seeing Bumi and his fight with Aang. We find that he's angry at Aang because, just like everyone else, he thinks Aang abandoned everyone, including himself, who was his friend. But then we really get into the root of his anger and how he was willing to die just to prove the point that he had to make such terrible sacrifices in order to survive, and he wouldn't have to make these choices or sacrifices if the Avatar was around. And it really makes him lose his trust in humanity and why he keeps himself along with his people away from the outside world and away from the war. But then Aang restores that faith and trust in people with Sokka and Katara when they show him that you can rely on other people and it's not stupid or childish, as he said, to do so. And Aang actually convinces him to rejoin the war and reminds him that he has responsibilities beyond the city walls, which shows us that Aang is going to make a great Avatar. I love how we also delved into Iroh's past as the Dragon of the West. You can tell that he has a lot of regret when it comes to his time as a soldier and a fighter fighting his brother's battles. And of course, losing his son made him give up being a fighter because in the end, it's not really worth it. Especially when talking to that soldier who had a little brother that Iroh killed. I bet part of him wanted the soldier to drop the rock on him as a form of punishment, but also because he blames himself for his son's death. But then we get Zuko, who's become more of a son than a nephew to Iroh. It gets me thinking about that line that Iroh said to Aang about him being the one that owes Zuko more than he can repay. And that to me means that being on this journey with Zuko, being this father-like figure to him, has in a way saved him. He gets to leave the Fire Nation and his tyrant brother. He gets to explore the world and he gets to spend time with Zuko, who's indirectly mended his broken heart after his son's death. Sokka and Katara really aired out their feelings in this episode. Sokka's really proving to be a very smart man in his own ways, but when he repeated what Sai said to him to Katara about him being an engineer, it really made me think about what life for him would be like, or just life for everyone in general would be like, if the Fire Nation hadn't declared war on all the other nations. And Sokka said it was nice for someone to tell him that he had something to offer the world, but because of his father going off to war, he's never really had to think about these things. We got to see Katara free someone for the first time, finally, and that someone was Jet. I really like that Katara doesn't judge a book by its cover. She knows that Jet's actions aren't very good, but she knows that he's been forced into taking drastic measures for the betterment of his people, something he and Bumi have in common. Maybe she can convince him of a better way to fight the war, like Aang has done for Bumi. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. Leave a like, subscribe. Like I said, all my socials are down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.